a car that drives itself. No steering wheel, no pedals, no mirrors. You just hop in, tell it where to go, and relax while it does everything on its own. Sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, that's exactly what Elon Musk promised when he revealed Tesla's wildest creation yet, the Cybercab. A futuristic, fully autonomous two-seater that was supposed to redefine personal mobility. But here's the twist. That dream might already be hitting a massive speed bump. Because now, Tesla's own leadership is hinting that the Cybercab might actually need a steering wheel and pedals after all. So what happened to Musk's bold no steering wheel ever plan? And what does this mean for the future of Tesla's Robotaxi revolution? Let's break it all down because this story just got very interesting. When Tesla first unveiled the Cybercab, it wasn't just another electric car. It was supposed to be a statement, a futuristic, autonomous, minimalist pod that would change how we think about transportation. Elon Musk was crystal clear about his vision. No mirrors, no pedals, no steering wheel. Just pure AI-powered driving. In his words, Tesla wasn't going to make a halfway car. This was going to be a full robotaxi, designed from the ground up for autonomy. No compromises, no manual controls. But here's where things get messy, because for all of Tesla's confidence in its full self-driving system, the technology still isn't ready to handle the real world without human oversight. Right now, even Tesla's most advanced FSD supervised version still needs a driver paying attention, ready to take control at any second. So when Musk promised that a completely self-driving Cybercab would be on the road soon, it sounded great on paper, until you realize the company hasn't yet cracked true autonomous driving. Originally, the Cybercab wasn't supposed to be alone. Tesla had been quietly developing multiple new, low-cost EVs based on its revolutionary unboxed manufacturing platform, a new way of building cars faster and cheaper by assembling them in modular sections. The plan was to make compact, affordable Teslas for the masses. But Musk reportedly scrapped most of those plans, betting the company's future on autonomy instead. His reasoning? Once Tesla nailed self-driving, personal ownership would become less important. The fleet of Cybercabs would just pick people up on demand, Uber style, no driver required. That's where the Cybercab became the centerpiece of Tesla's future. Musk hyped it as the beginning of the Robotaxi era, a car that wouldn't just drive itself, but would also earn money for its owner while they slept. No steering wheel, no distractions, just software doing everything. But if you followed Tesla for a while, you know that Musk's timelines for autonomy have been, let's just say, optimistic. He's been promising full autonomy next year since 2016. Fast forward to today and the world is still waiting. So when Tesla announced plans to start Cybercab production in 2026, many fans and investors were hyped. Elon Musk even claimed the Cybercab would make up a major part of Tesla's upcoming production growth. But there's a big problem with that, because without regulatory approval and without true unsupervised autonomy, Tesla simply can't mass produce or legally operate these cars in the real world. See, even though federal regulations around self-driving cars have been loosened a bit recently, they still come with strict limits. Right now, U.S. law only allows a manufacturer to produce up to 2,500 vehicles per year without steering wheels or pedals. That's a tiny number for Tesla. There's no way they could scale a profitable robotaxi fleet under those restrictions. And that's exactly why Tesla's own chairwoman, Robin Denholm, just made headlines by saying something no one expected. If necessary, the Cybercab will indeed come with a steering wheel and pedals. Her exact words were, "If we have to have a steering wheel, it can have a steering wheel and pedals." This is a major shift, almost a direct contradiction to Musk's original statement that Tesla was all in on autonomy. Basically, Tesla is now quietly preparing a Plan B, a version of the Cybercab that's not fully autonomous, but still road legal and practical enough to sell in larger volumes. That means it might be more like a small, affordable EV, possibly even a replacement or alternative to the Model Y, but designed for cheaper production. This is important because Tesla's robotaxi business isn't ready yet, but the company still needs new products to maintain its growth curve. By adding a steering wheel and pedals, Tesla can start selling Cybercabs as normal cars, while it continues developing true autonomy in the background. It's not the sci-fi future Musk promised, but it's a smart survival move for Tesla's short term. And honestly, it also tells us something deeper. Tesla knows it can't wait forever for full autonomy to happen. Investors are demanding results, production lines at Gigafactory Texas are being set up, and the company can't afford to stall. At this point, the Cybercab has turned from a pure robotaxi concept into something more flexible. Tesla's pitch is that it will be a cheaper, compact alternative to the Model Y, built for city commuting and ride-sharing. But unlike Musk's original no-controls concept, it may now have all the standard car features people expect, including a steering wheel, pedals, and manual override. Now, big question is, what will it actually look like? The concept Tesla showed off was minimalist, like a futuristic pod, with smooth lines, 2 seats, and an interior dominated by a central display. No buttons, no visible controls. It looks sleek, but almost too minimalistic to be real-world practical. If Tesla redesigns it to include manual controls, that entire design philosophy would need a rethink. The interior layout, the driving dynamics, even the dashboard placement, everything would change. That's why Denholm's statement is so huge. It suggests that Tesla might be willing to compromise its vision in order to make the Cybercab a reality sooner. And honestly, that might be for the best, because as advanced as Tesla's AI systems are, we're still far from true Level 5 autonomy, meaning a car that can handle any road, any condition, without human help. Tesla's current system, despite being called full self-driving, still falls under Level 2+, meaning it requires constant supervision. Tesla's own app labels it full self-driving supervised. That's a fancy way of saying you're still responsible for the car. The company's marketing makes it sound futuristic, but legally and technically, it's not there yet. And that's where Musk's bold statements sometimes collide with reality. He's been saying for years that the tech is just around the corner, that full autonomy is a software update away. But the truth is, no company, not even Tesla, has cracked true unsupervised self-driving yet. Companies like Waymo and Cruise have made progress in limited geo-fenced areas, but even they face strict operational constraints and safety challenges. For Tesla, whose vehicles are meant to operate anywhere, the challenge is even greater. Even if Tesla's tech suddenly worked perfectly, there's still the issue of regulations. The US government is not about to let hundreds of thousands of cars with no steering wheels hit the roads overnight. That's why that 2,500 unit cap exists, to let automakers test and experiment in small numbers before scaling up. Musk has often criticized these rules, saying they're slowing innovation, but at the same time he knows Tesla can't ignore them. That's why Robin Denholm's statement was carefully worded. She didn't say the Cybercab will have a steering wheel, only that it can if required. That flexibility gives Tesla breathing room, because if the laws don't change in time for the 2026 production goal, Tesla can still move forward, build the car, sell it, and use it as a platform to collect more real-world data for its AI training. That's the real long game here. Every Tesla on the road today is part of a massive machine learning system feeding data into Tesla's neural networks. Production is already gearing up at Gigafactory, Texas, near Austin. Tesla is setting up dedicated lines for the Cybercab, proof that the company is serious about bringing it to life, with or without full autonomy. The goal is simple. Make a car cheaper than the Model Y, use it to accelerate Tesla's production growth, and eventually convert it into a true robotaxi once the technology and regulations catch up. That's Tesla's realistic backup plan, one that admits autonomy isn't ready yet, but keeps the company moving forward anyway. So what does this mean for Tesla's future? Is the Cybercab still the bold step into a driverless future that Elon Musk promised, or has Tesla quietly shifted back into normal car territory just to stay afloat? Because if Tesla's no steering wheel dream is now being replaced with a backup plan with pedals and controls, it could mean that the company's biggest bet, full autonomy, is still a long way from reality. But here's the twist. This might actually be Tesla's smartest move yet, because there's a lot more happening behind the scenes. New AI training data, redesigned interiors, and potential new features that could make the Cybercab more than just a robotaxi. It could become Tesla's most affordable and accessible EV ever. So now that Tesla's all-in on autonomy dream is getting a dose of reality, the real question is, what's next for the Cybercab? Because if Elon Musk's vision of a pure robotaxi is on pause, Tesla still needs to give the world something mind-blowing in 2026, and that's exactly what's happening behind the scenes. Reports suggest that Tesla's design team in Austin has already begun reworking the Cybercab's interior layout to support optional manual controls. Think of it as a dual-mode design, where the steering wheel and pedals could either be fixed or retractable depending on future regulations. It's a way of future-proofing the car. Manual today, fully autonomous tomorrow. And that's a genius move because it lets Tesla start production now, collect real-world data, and flip the autonomy switch later once it's ready. Now imagine this, the Cybercab's cabin redesigned not as a driverless pod, but as a hybrid space, one that still feels futuristic but doesn't alienate buyers who expect traditional controls. Tesla's engineers are reportedly exploring modular layouts that could switch between drive mode and autonomous mode. When in drive mode, the steering wheel and pedals would be active, perfect for cities or areas where self-driving isn't yet allowed. But once Tesla activates its full autonomy, those controls could automatically fold away, giving passengers a clean, lounge-like space. This kind of transformative design would put Tesla far ahead of competitors because it bridges today's limitations with tomorrow's potential. And if there's one thing Tesla has mastered, it's turning functional constraints into design statements. Just look at the Cybertruck. What began as an engineering challenge became an icon of bold design.
But on a smaller, sleeker scale. Expect an extremely minimalist dashboard, possibly a single wide display that handles everything from navigation to entertainment. The materials might blend recycled composites, smooth vegan leather, and ambient lighting to give it a futuristic yet affordable vibe. Let's be honest, Tesla doesn't just want to build another cool-looking car. It wants to dominate the affordable EV segment. Right now, the Model 3 and Model Y still serve as Tesla's entry-level vehicles, but their prices have crept up over time. Musk knows that to keep Tesla growing, the company needs something cheaper, something millions can actually afford. That's where the Cybercab could play a massive role. If built efficiently on the Unbox platform, Tesla could cut manufacturing costs by 30 to 40%. This would allow a starting price potentially as low as $25,000 to $30,000, a game changer for EV adoption. And think about it, Tesla wouldn't even need to market it as a Cybercab. They could sell it under a different name for consumers. The same base design, but targeted at personal buyers instead of Robotaxi operators. A dual-purpose platform like that would make the project much more profitable and scalable. Now here's where things get even more strategic. Even if the first generation of Cybercabs come with steering wheels, every one of them would still be equipped with Tesla's FSD hardware, cameras, radar, and AI chips. That means every mile driven by these cars, whether by humans or in supervised self-driving mode, feeds Tesla's data loop. This data is the gold mine that powers Tesla's neural networks. Every road sign detected, every curve handled, every pedestrian avoided, it all trains the AI that will eventually enable full autonomy. So even though Tesla might not ship a fully driverless car right away, the company will still be accelerating toward that goal faster than anyone else. That's Tesla's real genius, using its customers to train the AI system of the future, while still selling millions of cars in the present. And then there's Gigafactory Texas, the beating heart of Tesla's next-generation manufacturing. The company is rapidly scaling the plant to prepare for the Cybercab, with construction reports hinting at new assembly lines optimized for smaller vehicle production. Sources inside the supply chain suggest Tesla is targeting mid-2026 for pilot production, with full-scale output by early 2027. That gives them enough time to finalize the redesigned version with manual controls, test the new manufacturing techniques, and secure regulatory green lights. And make no mistake, Tesla will push this hard. The company knows it needs a volume hit. With Cybertruck ramping slowly and Model Y sales plateauing in some markets, the Cybercab is Tesla's next big leap. Now, let's talk features, because if there's one thing Tesla never does halfway, it's tech. Even in a smaller, cheaper vehicle, expect the Cybercab to pack serious punch. Next-gen hardware 5.0 or even 6.0, Tesla's upcoming AI computer designed to handle full autonomy with faster neural net processing. Improved vision system, a refined version of Tesla's camera-based perception, possibly adding 360-degree high-resolution sensors for better urban driving. Compact structural battery pack, similar to the 4068 design but optimized for smaller form factors, giving around 250 to 300 miles of range per charge. Fast charging up to 250 kilowatts, compatible with Tesla's vast supercharger network. Bidirectional charging, allowing owners to use their Cybercab as a mobile power source or emergency home backup. Even the entertainment system could evolve, integrating Tesla's app-in-car app ecosystem and AI-driven voice assistant for a smoother user experience. But what's most fascinating here is the philosophical shift from Elon Musk himself. For years, he's been obsessed with autonomy, betting Tesla's entire future on AI. But even he's starting to acknowledge the gap between ambition and regulation. During the last earnings call, Musk made it clear that while the Cybercab will be key to Tesla's growth, he's open to adjusting the plan if needed. That's Musk speak for saying, "We'll still chase autonomy, but we're not putting all our chips on it just yet." It's a smart, calculated retreat, not a surrender, because it buys Tesla time. Time to refine FSD, time to train AI models, time to gather real-world data, and time to build a sustainable business before the world is ready for driverless cars. The real question now is, will Elon Musk stick to this grounded, practical strategy, or will he double down again on the no-wheel dream? We'll be following it closely, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because what's coming next might just change how you see the future of driving. Tesla isn't giving up on autonomy, it's adapting to make it real. And that, my friends, might be the smartest move Elon Musk has made in years.